What's up guys and girls, Mad Dog here back with another PSO 2 video. So in this video, from all the episode 6 stuff I've talked about thus far, I thought I would wrap it up in a lovely overview slash review of things to come. So in this video I'll have just 4 talking points of what I'm going to go over today. So first will be quests and missions, so everything new we'll be getting with quest, extreme, all that kind of stuff. Next up will be bonus quests and such like that. They're all going to tie into point 1 I'm going to make today. So level up quests, which we haven't gotten yet, which is weird, but anyway, shift infiltration, extreme quests, etc, etc. So it's pretty much just a overview pretty much of stuff I've already talked about and wrap it up to, you know, what I think about episode 6 and the future of PSO 2, which I'll get into at the end of the video. Point 2 would be story. So if you haven't seen my last video, I did talk about story, so it was filled with massive amounts of spoilers. Don't worry, no spoilers, nothing spoiled in this video. I'm just going to give an overview. If I do spoil something and don't intentionally mean to do it or anything like that, I'll leave a warning ahead of time just as I'm editing. So if you didn't watch the last video because you wanted to avoid spoilers, I'll keep up the tradition of that one. Point 3 I want to talk about will be classes. So all the 3 new Scion classes that are coming out, successor classes, whatever you want to call them. Currently dancing to Lester right now. I just hit 95 not too long ago. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the classes. If you want to see a review on them, I already have videos out. I'll try to card them in the video, so if you want to click on those and take a look, be my guest. So if I don't forget. If not, I'll just try leaving a description. If I forget that as well, I apologize. But just check out my channel. I have class reviews for almost all classes except for Luster, which will be last. And I will be doing that either sometime November or December per this video. So last one I want to talk about is weapons, trade shop, mission passes, all that good stuff. So I really hope you guys have been saving up your mission badges. Really hope you guys have, because stuff that's available right now is crap. I mean, if you've already gotten it when Mission Pass was revealed and came out, you know, earlier in the year, and you've gotten all the stuff you want, perfect. Just don't spend them. As I will show you in the video what's in them. Though I've already showcased it, may as well do it again, right? So, without further ado, let's swap over to part 1 and let's get cracking, shall we? Okay, so on to point 1, which of course I will leave timestamps at the bottom, so if you're just interested in certain that you want to watch and you don't want to watch the full video, of course if you watch the full video you are total balls and I love you to death. But anyway, timestamps of course will be at the bottom. So first point I want to go over will be quest and missions. So if everything new comes to episode 6, which it's not a lot of new quests, but they will hold you over until they release new stuff. Let's go over real quick. Let me stop dancing, thank you. And we'll just go over just a quick overview. It's just some quests and such that will be coming out. So I already know about Buster Quest, and Divide Quest will be the new one. So I haven't really played Divide Quest. I actually played it a little bit, but if you want more going over, last video I showed it. So pretty much you're just gonna go through steps 1 to 5, fight bosses, blah 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 blah. I don't know in what particular order this stuff will be released. So when it gets released, I'll probably be as surprised as you are. We've got Endless Quest that just came out. There's nothing new with Advanced Quest. They're pretty much all the same and all offer the same experience rate. Extreme Quest, we do get 2 new ones. So here's Worlds Beyond and Worlds Beyond for parties, and then World Beyond for solo. So as you can see, level of the monsters are 100, and yeah, just be ready for that. And we have 1 new ultimate quest, which will be ship infiltration, which of course I discussed in my last video. If you want to see that, just click the previous video, and you may want to timestamp ahead if you don't want spoilers, because the first half of that video is spoiler city. So you want to avoid that, click right on the timestamp. Next one will be extreme quest, which I already went over. These right here, they kind of remind you of the Heaven and Hell ones and the Bounds of Corruption, if you ever played that one, with kind of difficulty of Fanatical Phantoms, but I forgot what drops in here, so I guess you just have to find out by yourself. And then lastly, there will be new trigger quests. I actually picked up a bunch of these during the Halloween event, and man, their Halloween event is way better than ours. I'm sorry. Our Halloween event is crap. This one dropped so much good stuff. But there's like new ones here. I'm holding 2. So this will give you an idea of some of the urgent quests that'll be coming to the game. I should have carried all these so you can give you an idea of what's going to be there. So there's special training. I think we had one for episodes 1 through 4. Yeah, we have one for 1 through 4 and this one for 5. And then this is another one. So they're really fun quests. I actually did this one earlier today. This urgent quest is like in 4 parts. So it's pretty fun. So with that, that'll be it for the quests. Again, there are not a lot of quests, but that's okay. There's a lot more into episode 6. Their main focus was story, and damn, is the story good. So, speaking of story, let's switch over to story. So, hold on tight. Alright, for the next talking point, I want to discuss story. So, don't worry, spoiler free. I won't show the story, but I will just tell you what you should be doing to get ready for story. So, as you know, episode 6 is the finale. It's the end. Everything that you've played in this game, everything you've done so far, it's going to wrap up to a pretty awesome ending. But make sure you have story done. So I'm just going to show one more time, just for the sake of me and Sega. As you can see, my episodes are messed up. But if you have the time between this video and I would say, I'm not sure if it's this maintenance or the next, will be the rest of episode 5. Just make sure you're caught up. A lot of people were saying episode 6 will be here in November. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. They haven't spoken a word of episode 6. There's still story stuff left. When episode 5 was announced, we were done with episode 4 story. So it's gonna be in December. So make sure you guys check out the website on Sega about the roadmap, and it'll tell you episode 6 part 1 is in December, or it'll be Q4, which is in December. So just keep that in mind. Times and things can change, but I very much doubt it'll be November. A lot of people were saying, yeah, if it's November, cool, but again, I doubt it. So just make sure all your episodes are done. I'm just going to give you a recap of just how much story of episode 5 is left. Trying to remember where we left off on again. I believe we're right. Yeah, we're about here. And yeah, this is about the end of story. So we're about like right here. So yeah, this mission here, this is our last mission that we're left off. Right now, if you've done your story and you go to story, it'll say to be continued. So that should be maintenance per this video on Tuesday, and then we've got the rest of this left. So again, it's not a lot left, so they should be able to squeeze into this maintenance for this coming week. I hope so, because we got nothing last week. We just got, you know, some extra quests and new weapons and such and such and such. So with that, let's talk about classes, shall we? So let's head on over to the counter. Alright, and the one section that everyone just asked me over and over about, which is fine, you know, I like answering questions about the new classes. So as you know, episode 6 part 1 is just going to introduce one class for the moment, and that'll be Phantom, with part 2 continuing with Etoile, and finally Luster. So as you see right now, I maxed out my Luster. It's a very fun class, but you know, a lot of people are leaning towards Phantom. Who knows? You might find your favorite in Etoile. You may end up like a Luster. I love Luster. Probably my new favorite class. Just narrowly edging out Phantom, because Phantom is pretty awesome. But real quick, I'm just going to go over their skill trees. If you want to see reviews and such on their skill trees, I've made videos on all of them except for Luster. So I haven't touched that class yet. I talked about it a little bit, gave my first impressions, but another video on that one will come later. So right now I'm just going to go over Phantom first, since this will be their first class. So Phantom uses 3 weapons: katana, rifle, and rod. Although they call the rods sights, to each their own. The weapon camo does transform the rod into a scythe, so it looks pretty cool. So just like in episode 5, they did the whole little Twitter social media little jargon that you can unlock the weapon camos, the multi-weapon camos. Phantom has the same thing. So it comes with a neat looking scythe and it's pretty cool. So as you can see, their skill tree, I won't go over them too much because you already seen this. If you see my Phantom video, I should, or hopefully I'll remember to throw a card at the top right hand corner. So if you want to watch the Phantom video, I'm going to go over the Phantom video again and throw in some timestamps. I know if someone asked for it, so I'm going to go ahead and go over that video one more time. Find the bullet points because I lost the original footage to that video, and I'll just throw in some timestamps in there. So there you go. So Phantom, you just need a lot of PP to do a lot of damage because a lot of their skills will revolve around you having a lot of PP and stuff like that. But again, I won't go over Phantom. That's just my favorite part, is having a lot of PP and being able to do more damage. But placing marks on enemies, doing a lot of damage, just being the shadowy figure, just awesomeness. I love how they use katana and stuff like that. I can go on, but of course I won't. Etoile is probably one of my more weirder classes to use. I can't say anything wrong about the class. It is pretty tricky. But when you learn it, you should be fine. It's another one of those classes that can't use text. So it's like Luster, cannot use text. So you're just pretty much on mates. That's it. And another thing is, one of their abilities, if I can find it. Yeah, anyway, I'll just talk about it. I can't find it. But pretty much, you can't get healed by anyone. You're on your own. So it's literally using your mates and certain abilities that will restore HP and PP to party members and stuff like that. So it's a very tanky class, so you can take the hits. But yeah, finally Luster. Oh man, I love this class. I got 95 not too long ago, and its 95 skills are actually really cool for purge style and quick shoot. Again, I won't go too much in it. I still have to make a video on it. But man, this class, I would say they just took like one underrated, unused weapon and made it really great. Like the amount of lusters compared to other classes, yeah, they're up there. So expect the video in the near future, maybe sometime in November or sometime in December. I'm not sure, but expect the video soon. And just real quick before I finish up this section, all the standard classes, they get the same skills. They don't get no new 95 skills, which is unfortunate, but pretty much at this point you can take any class that you've had and you can really just put a lot of points to it. I am going to make another Force video, updated one, since it seems to be a really popular choice among people, and give another overview about the skills up to level 90. So again, expect that at least before episode 6 comes out. And with that, we'll get to the final talking point, so hold tight. Alright, and for my final point, excuse me, wow, can't talk today. For my final point today, and then my last thoughts about episode 6, we'll talk about weapons, trade shops, mission passes, etc, etc. So the first things first is JP has a really ridiculous mission pass system. They get some really good stuff. So if I've ever told you to get mission pass and you've been on the fence, episode 6, you need to get it. So as you can see, they're like, yeah, that's their level 1 if you're premium or you're gold. And then of course you get the mission badges, and then you get tickets for your room, mission badges, certain classes X cubes, which are freaking awesome. And then they just pretty much give you like keys like it's nothing. There's like barely any silver keys, more like a lot of gold keys. And of course there's outfits. They have a lot of outfits in here that they released before and then kind of redone them a little bit. And of course, you know, mission pass stuff is locked to you. So whatever you earn, it's just yours, which, you know, which is okay. Whoops. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. And then of course you have like grind success, which are always good. And then collection files, which is good though. That will actually fill up your gauge. So if you're having something in your collection file that's taking forever to fill, these actually will fill up pretty well. And then of course, there's always camos or something like that in here, something ridiculous. And then the boosters are just damn good. So always get the mission pass gold tickets. And then they give you X Tri Boosts, which are awesome. Salon Pass, nothing new. And then stuff your room. But my favorite is the Rainbow Keys. Now, if you haven't seen my video on the Tokyo Rainbow missions, yeah. Sad to say though, this might be the part 2 in the episode 6 update. It came out, I wouldn't say recently, but it came out pretty often enough that we won't be getting it this year. And if we do, awesome. And then it just continues with tickets for experience points, rooms, more mission badges, different classes X cubes, and then Rappy Keys. What was the Rappy Keys during PSO 2 day? That's all I want to know, just for real. And then more outfits. So Fomaro, and then different colors. This is actually pretty cool. So I actually really dig this. Fomar was my favorite class in PSO, but to get their outfits, it's pretty cool. I keep hitting the B button too many times. And then my favorite will be the Sage Crest. That's a bunch of Sage Crests that can easily get you a 15-star weapon right there with just the 250 that drops. And then these camos, that actually looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And then the crystals that are like the ones for getting your 14 or your 15-star weapons and stuff like that. More boosters. An elephant head. Okay, moving on. My favorite are these. Now these are sentence P's, I forgot what they are, but yeah, you get some pretty good ones for, yeah, power, striking, attack. But yeah, if I hit B button one more time, that fast, I swear. And then we'll move to the last page, which of course they give you overtime once you hit page 4. Yeah, hit page 4 before it expires. More of the same, experience tickets, mission badges, more missions badges. Oh, this is the wrong page. My bad. So yeah, again, more of the same with experience points. And then of course, they just give you Rappy Keys like it's nothing. Old hairstyles. Now I've seen this hairstyle before, but they just didn't release it. And then more outfits. Same thing, more passes, collection file passes. And then more camos, Phantom X cubes, and then my favorite, Liberate Unlocker. Yeah, these are hard enough to get, and then this is not even mission gold. This is just straight up regular. And if you don't know what Liberate Unlocker are, they unlock your novel weapons if you're so lucky to have found one. And yeah, they give you a straight Liberate Unlocker, just like that. And that'll get your weapon unlocked to liberate, and then I think they switch it up every mission pass. I know last mission pass was for Lightstream, and then the one after will probably be, I cannot remember the name of that weapon. But anyway, weapon form tickets, Tri Boost. It's more the same with the Tri Boost. And then these right here now, these are for those rare factory abilities and stuff like that, and they just give it to you, just like that, which is pretty damn cool. And of course, excuse me, rainbow key, just like that. So that's why you should be doing these and should have the gold ticket. I know people don't want to spend a lot of money in the game, but 300 SG isn't terrible, isn't bank breaking. And when episode 6 comes out, as you can see, they got some pretty gnarly stuff. So once more, I'm just going to go into the shop. I'm just going to show you what you can get from them, because you know I've made videos on this, but the Astral Soul, and then the Ether Factor, and the Mana Revere, all this cool stuff, just for 120 badges each. Now I have about 300 something badges, because I do my mission badges and mission passes every single time, so I never miss out on it. And of course, like I said, I went over this already, but you're gonna want to save those badges up. If not for anything else, for these 3, and then the experience point tickets. But again, stuff may change, may not be the same. So with that, we're gonna run over to Zeke's real quick. I'm gonna show you the weapons that just came out at the end of episode 6, and then wrap up this video with, you know, my thoughts on episode 6 and such. I won't swipe over, I'm just gonna go right here. So for the final weapons, they are light weaver weapons. Let me actually switch to Gunslash so you guys can see what they look like, because it's the only weapon I can equip. So these are the final weapons. They may make new ones. I'm pretty sure they'll make new ones. They're going to keep PSO 2 train going for a pretty long time. But real quick, when you get your novel flash, these are items you need. So your novel weapon plus 35, your liberate unlocker, diehards, palmias, X cubes. Now when it says target class X cube, you can use any class. So you can go like 50 hero, 50 phantom and such, and just keep going. So yeah, that's what's out right now. So as you can see, actually I have made a video on this, so I will leave it in the description if I remember. And yeah, that's episode 6. So my thoughts on episode 6, a great ending to the game, very somber, and I really enjoyed it. So can't wait for you guys to dig into this. If you have any questions, of course, leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer them. So until next time guys, for my next video, peace.